Please be sure to like, comment, but no hateful comments, share, subscribe, and most importantly, enjoy. Hello! My name is Angel, and here is a story time about a very, very shady makeup artist who I encountered while I was acting on a film set. For this story time, we are going to give the makeup artist the code name Red. R-E-D, Red. That's going to be your name. So the first time that I encountered Red was on a photo shoot. She's a makeup artist, so she wanted to build up her portfolio. And so she put up a social media post just saying, hey, is there anybody who's willing to let me do their makeup completely free? And you'll also have a photo shoot afterwards because she needs the pictures for her portfolio. And she got 0 hits, which should have been a red flag, but okay, moving on. The photographer who she was working with was a photographer who I've worked with previously multiple times, and it's always been a pleasant experience. So he was like, I'll help you find models. I'm a photographer, I know models. So he hit me up. He's like, Angel, would you be willing? She's gonna do your makeup completely free and you get a free photo shoot. I'm like, yeah. Something should have went off, like, you're offering free makeup, free photo shoot, and nobody's responding to this girl. But I wasn't thinking about that. I was just thinking, I've worked with this photographer before. It's always been pleasant. So let's go. I was just thinking, hey, these are the perks of being a model and networking with photographers. These kind of deals just pop up. That's where my mind was. But anyways, we go to the photo shoot, and I noticed that she's kind of being a bia. Not towards me specifically, but towards the photographer. He has really bad asthma and he smokes, so like there was a breathing spell that he had. He's like and he had to like sit down. He took his little inhaler, a couple puffs of his inhaler, and she's like making fun of him because of that, and it was like awkward. She had a friend there with her and me and the photographer. I didn't bring anybody. That's because I already know the photographer is safe. That's why I didn't bring anybody. But anyway, her friend, like me, the photographer, and I'm just sitting here like, that was really freaking rude. She's like making fun of his breathing. She's like, you be breathing all heavy, like, But it's very clear that it's a medical condition that's going on with him. But she's like making fun of it. I'm not laughing. I'm just looking at the photographer and looking at her and trying to read the room. Her friend's just sitting there kind of awkwardly. Her friend's not even laughing. That's her friend. And so it was kind of awkward, but I didn't say anything because the photographer guy who had the breathing issues himself, he didn't seem like mad or anything, and he's a grown man. So I'm like, okay, if maybe that's the kind of relationship they had. He wasn't laughing along, but he didn't say anything. He wasn't laughing along, but he also didn't look upset. So I'm like, okay. So this girl isn't my type of person. I wouldn't hang out with her. She's just not my type of person, but I have no issues with her. Like, if he's not mad at her, I'm not mad at her. She's just not the type of person I would hang out with outside of here. So no big deal. I took a mental note of that. So we do the makeup, we do the photo shoot. That's the end of that. But now we are friends online and stuff. And me being in the entertainment, modeling, acting industry, I know me personally, I love it when people think of me when they hear of a casting call or a modeling call. I love it when people send it to me or tag me and let me know. Like, I love it. Like, thank you for thinking of me. So, and I do that for other people. Unless I'm getting a signal that you don't want me to, then no problem. It's easier for me not to go out of my way to let you know. So, because I'm in this industry, I hear of like makeup opportunities and stuff. So I would tag her. and I would send her stuff, and it went from like thanks to like she would, like I would send her stuff and I could see that she read it and she would just like ignore it, and I'm like, oh, okay, so she's the type of person who she finds this annoying. Fine. Just because I'm the other way around, like even if somebody sends me something like I've already put an audition for, I'll still say thank you so much for thinking of me. And I have friends who like aren't necessarily in the acting modeling industry, but when they see something, they'll send it to me. And like people like that, a lot of times they'll send me stuff that are like scams or whatever. But even them, I still say thank you, even though I know like this is bullcrap, this is a scam, but you never know. So I always say thank you because maybe one day they might find something that interests me. I never, but some people aren't like that. Maybe some people find it annoying that you are trying to help them. I don't know. I don't care. But you know, it's easier for me not to have to look out for you. It saves me time, saves me a good 30 seconds. I don't care if you don't want the help. Fine. So she was definitely giving signals of like, I'm annoyed. So I'm like, okay, cool. No problem at all. She's annoyed by it. No big deal. Like I didn't care. And I didn't think of her as being mean. It's not like she wrote back like, could you stop sending me these? But she would just like read it, and it was no longer like thanks or anything. Like when I would send her stuff, it'd be like just silence. Like, so I'm like, I'm kind of getting the hint, leave her alone. Fine. Anyways, that was that. And so I just kind of left her alone. Next thing you know, I get cast for this movie. And for the auditions, it said that anybody of any race could apply for this role. But when I was reading the script for the role, it was giving very much the white person. They were saying long, curly, blonde hair and beautiful little blue eye or whatever. And so I'm like, okay, they're saying any nationality can apply. It is definitely giving white person, but hey, the casting call says any nationality can apply, so I'm going to try. So I went to the auditions. I did the best I could, and I ended up getting the role. So I'm like, awesome. Maybe they're just going to change some things around. They kind of didn't, because my mom in the movie was the person they cast was a blonde lady with blue eyes, very white, you know, not like a Italian tan, like very white skin, blonde hair, blue eyed. I'm like, oh, well, she's gonna be my mom. I'm very much black. Okay, this is different. But as I'm looking at the movie, like details and stuff, I notice Red was selected to be the makeup artist for this film. So I'm kind of excited. I'm like, oh, cool. I've met Red before. I know her. Cool beans. And so I send Red a message, and I'm going to read it to you verbatim. Now, at the time, I now know that I can pass as mixed race if need be, because I've been cast in a couple of the movies where I played a mixed race girl. But at this time that I'm talking about, which is years ago, I'm black. So I just saw a black person because I'm a black person. But I do understand that, yes, I can pass as mixed race if need be. I can be black, I can be mixed race, I can be both those things. I get it now, but at the time I was very new, and I was thinking, well, how are they going to cast a white woman to play my mom? I'm black. I didn't get it. I didn't see what other people were seeing, but I get it now. Okay, so don't say anything. I get it now. But at the time I didn't get it. So I wrote Red this message. This is the message verbatim. I'm reading it. I'll put in a screenshot right here. But here's what I wrote. Hey girlie, I noticed that you're doing the makeup for name of the movie. I'm a cast member in the film. I'm not sure if you read the script, but I play the name of my character. If you read the script, she is definitely portrayed as a white girl, big blonde hair, etc. But I got the role. The person who is playing my mother in the film is also white, so I wanted to work on ways of at least making me appear mixed so that it makes sense. I'm gonna start looking for blondish wigs that look good on me. I was thinking maybe you could think of some good makeup tricks. I put trips, but I meant to put tricks. So let me read that again. I was thinking maybe you could think of some good makeup tricks like contouring my nose thinner, etc. ? And then I proceeded to send her a picture of me in a blonde wig that I found. It's like a sandy blonde that looks like it could be natural, like it looks like it could be my natural color. So I found this really good blonde wig, and I also sent her a picture of the lady who was playing my mom. So that was that message. And then she didn't respond to me, and it's been a couple days. So I mean, I left it alone because I do that too. Sometimes I will read messages and forget, and so I'm like, I just gave it a couple days, and I figured I better remind her that I wrote her. So I put, "What are your thoughts?" ? And then she responds. Again, I'm gonna put these screenshots up here. First, let me be honest. It's her first response, and she makes another message. I don't like when cast members try and suggest makeup tips for me. I find that to be a little offensive, as if you're trying to tell me how to do my job. At least this message is coming off a little bossy to me. Secondly, I don't mind seeing what's the best option for you, but until I see you, there is no way to do that. Now, if you feel you can pull off the look you want, you are always welcome to do your own makeup, sweetie. And as you know, if you can read between the lines, you can read between the lines. That sweetie wasn't sweetie, that was sweetie. You know it. If you read that message, you know what that sweetie is. Anyways, I reply, I definitely, all caps, wasn't being bossy or trying to tell you what to do in any way. I was only asking for your help. I'm the most soft-spoken, unbossy, easygoing person ever. Everyone I know and have worked with could tell you, and they did, which is why when you couldn't find a model, the photographer suggested me firsthand. I was the first person he thought of because I am so great to work with. But anyways, continuing on, she replies, Angel, sweetie, the message was offensive. Anyways, I don't know. All I can say is we will try our best to make you look how the director wants you to look. And then I just replied with, okay, that sounds good. Sorry for the message. And she replies, okay, see you soon. Why I apologized, I don't know. Look, who I am now, this was like 10 years ago. Who I am now is very different from who I was then. Being brought up, I was never taught to stick up for myself. I was always heavily bullied because of it. I would just let people get away with it. I was soft-spoken. I was sweetie, nicey nice. I never made waves. And even to this day, I don't make waves. But at least now, if you make waves at me, I will give it back to you. Like, that much has changed at least. But back then, I could do nothing wrong and I was still, sorry, which is why I apologize. But yeah. I forgot to mention that even when I apologized for doing nothing and we seemed to have just ended the thing and just moved on, she really didn't want to stop because I got these messages that kept saying Red is typing something, and then it just went away. So let's relook at this message, because the first thing she said was, step one, here we are, part one. I don't like when cast members try and suggest makeup tips for me. So this is not your first trip to the rodeo then, is what you're saying. I have been modeling for years. I've been acting since I was in 5th grade. And never once have I ever had a beef with one makeup artist. But this is not your first trip to the rodeo, because you said you don't like it when cast members do this. So this is not your first trip to the rodeo. This has happened to you before. But members, not just one time before. This has happened to you multiple times before, where you've had beef with cast members. You said it. Should have been my second red flag here. Secondly, she tells me I was trying to tell her how to do her job. Let's reread. Let me go back. Let me reread my message. I said verbatim, I was thinking maybe you, Y-O-U, I was thinking maybe you could think of some good makeup tricks like contouring my nose center. I'm saying I want you to think of the things. Can you think of them? Me telling you how to do your job would be me saying, I want red lips, I want my eyebrows done like this, I want this color on my eyeshadow, I want my nose contoured like this. Here, I print out this picture. This is what I want you to do to my face. That would be me telling you what to do. Me saying, hey, can you come up with the ideas? Can you do it? I want you to think of it, is not me telling you what to do. But I think she just has like this mindset of like wanting beef with people. So even when you're not presenting beef to her, her mind's gonna scribble and scrabble and make up some crap to make it that beef was presented to her. And last but not least, point number 3. She wrote verbatim, and I quote, she wrote, now, if you feel you can pull off the look you want, you're always welcome to do your own makeup, sweetie. My darling, I'm about to vent, okay? So I'm going to get back to the story, but I need to vent first. So forewarning, I'm about to vent. My darling, you threatening me to do my own makeup is not a threat. Do you remember you met me? The first time you met me was because I model. A photographer recommended me because I'm a great model. I'm in the beauty industry, darling. The second time you met me was because I'm an actress. Modeling, acting, makeup, these things all go hand in hand. Not to mention, after the first time we met, we became friends on social media. And at that time, one of the things I would always post was me at work. And where I worked at was at Tilted Kilt. I was a kilt girl. If you don't know, Tilted Kilt is a restaurant where they only hire pretty girls. They only hire pretty girls to serve. They only hire pretty girls to host. They only hire pretty girls to bartend. The only place other people work are like in the back. Now, the uniform to work at Tilted Kilt was a little mini skirt and a little belly top, so you also had to have a certain body type. But another part of the uniform that was a requirement, it was a part of the uniform, was your makeup had to be done. It was a part of the uniform requirement. There was a girl who came in like kind of late, so she didn't have any makeup on, and she was beautiful without makeup. Her skin was flawless baby skin. But it didn't matter. Makeup was a part of the uniform, so I just handed her some lipstick. I'm like, here, just put some lipstick on so they can't say anything about you not having makeup, because it was a requirement.
Here are some photos of me working at the Tilted Kilt so you get an idea of what a kilt girl is.
You're talking to a model and an actress and a kilt girl who goes to work every single day where makeup being done is a requirement. And obviously they didn't hire a professional makeup artist every single day to do every single girl's makeup. We did our own makeup. We went back into that dressing room and we had a ball doing each other's makeup. Like did you try this kind of makeup brush? Try this makeup brush. Trust me, girl, you're gonna love it. Oh yeah, I love it. I'm always doing my own eyeshadow, but I like the way you do your eyeshadow. Can you try it on mine? Okay, I'm gonna do your eyeshadow today. I mean, we just had a ball, just doing each other's makeup, having fun in makeup. I know makeup, darling. You're threatening a model and a kilt girl and an actress to do her own makeup. It's not a threat. That is a good time. Don't threaten me with a good time. Not to mention another thing, like I said, I'm about to vent. makeup is not hard. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. You're not a dentist where like, I can't do this on my own. You have to go see a specialist. It's makeup. If you mess up, you wash it off. If you want to learn anything on makeup, you can learn it on YouTube. Literally, if like I have nieces who at 3 years old knew how to put on mascara. I have video of it, but I'm not going to post it. But I have a video of my 3-year-old niece in a mirror with a mascara tube doing this. I didn't teach it to her. Her mom didn't teach it to her. She just saw it on YouTube. You could pick up makeup like that. I can pick up the most manly man who's never touched makeup in his life. I could put a computer screen in front of him that shows him how to do step by step, how to do a makeup look, and he could copy it, and he could do my makeup. If I want to learn how to put on lipstick, there's a billion videos on YouTube that show me just how to put on lipstick. There's a billion videos on YouTube that show me just how to do eyeshadow. There's a billion videos on YouTube just to show you how to do a contour. It ain't that hard. Anybody can do makeup if they wanted to. I mean, maybe if you're not a makeup girly and you have like a wedding or, I don't know, something, senior picture or something, you would need a professional makeup artist. But as somebody who does the beauty industry, who does Kilt Girl, who does modeling, I not only don't need a makeup artist, I would prefer to do my own makeup. Now, I will let some makeup artists do it on a movie set, on a modeling shoot, whatever, but I prefer to do my own because I know my face. I've done my face 100 times. This is your first time doing my face, so I know exactly what looks good. I would prefer to do it on my own. So that's not a threat. You're threatening me with a good time, and you're putting yourself on this high horse, like you're a doctor or a dentist. Like, if I don't have you, I'm screwed. It's makeup, though. No, like, know your worth, but like, your worth, no offense, as a makeup artist, ain't that dang on high. You're a makeup artist. Relax, chill. Anybody can learn makeup. There's literally on TikTok, children talking about 10 years old who slay a face down. And they've never stepped a foot in a makeup school. Relax. Makeup is something anybody could do. But okay, congratulations with your little threat. Okay, rant over. But yeah, so those are the 3 things. Now where was I? Oh, okay. So even though I do know makeup, I was kind of second guessing myself because at that time, like I said, that was my, not only do I not make waves, I don't fight back era. So her words didn't get to me in the sense of, I don't think I can do makeup. Like that I know I can do, honey. But I also never tried to make myself look another race. Like, not another race, but look, I was trying to look mixed. So I'm like, okay, I've never tried to contour my nose thinner because I like my nose. There's nothing wrong with my nose. Like I like my features. I model because of my features. People pay me to go model for them because of my features. I have no problem with my nose. But I was trying to think of, like I said before, ways to make myself look mixed race at least. And so I never contoured my nose thinner. So I'm like, now I'm getting nervous. Maybe that's why she threatened me, because she knows I can't do that or something. But like I said before, I'm in this industry. So I have a friend who was also very girly. And she's not just a friend that I knew from the industry. I actually knew her like since high school. She is also a professional makeup artist. She went to school for it. So not only does she know, not just like makeup school, she went to like college for it. So not only does she know basic makeup like red, but she knows more. Like she knows like a stage makeup, like what do you call it? Like FX makeup. Like she knows makeup heavy. Like red just knows like beauty makeup. You want your prom, you want your wedding makeup, but the only time a makeup artist could make a threat is if they knew how to do like FX makeup. Like if they knew, like Michael Jackson Thriller, when he turns into the werewolf, like that is the makeup that, okay, maybe not everybody else can do. And that's the kind of makeup that my friend did. We're gonna call my friend Bubbles. Okay, so my friend who's the makeup artist is Bubbles. The annoying makeup artist is Red. So I'm like, okay, because I'm getting nervous now, because I used to be a timid little thing, like, let me hit up Bubbles. And so I hit her up, I'm like, Bubbles, I'm gonna need some makeup help. At this time, Bubbles worked at Sephora. So she's like, sure, come into Sephora. When do you want to come in? I'm like, let me come in. And I kid you not, I'm thinking of like a good time so where I can get all the time I need, because I need to learn this stuff. I was getting worried. So I'm like, Tuesday morning. The Sephora she worked at was in a mall. And so I'm thinking, Tuesday, it's not a weekend. People are at work early in the morning. Who's gonna come to the mall first thing in the morning? Nobody. It's gonna be empty in there. This is my mindset. But I get in there, and I kid you not, because Bubbles is actually good at makeup, unlike Red, and she's actually good with people, unlike Red. When I get there at a Tuesday morning, there's already 3 people waiting in line specifically for Bubbles. First is these first 2 girls, and they asked the girl at Sephora, hey, we're here to see Bubbles. So she's like, okay, well, she's in the back. Just a second, I'm gonna go get her. Then the 3rd girl pops up. She's like, oh, actually, I'm here. I want to see Bubbles too. I want to see her. So I'm like, okay. Like, kid you not. So Red, who couldn't even beg online for a free makeup and photo shoot, couldn't get one person. Red,
I meant to say Bubbles.
on a Tuesday morning in the mall, already got 3 people waiting in line for her. So that's the difference between Red and Bubbles. But anyways, I finally get my time with Red.
I meant I finally got my time with Bubbles.
After the other girls, and she asked me, she's like, can I ask you, like, why do you want to learn how to contour your nose thinner? And so I explained it to her, like, well, I'm trying to look mixed race for this film. Like, I have a very white mom and I'm black. And she stopped. She's like, well, Angel, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I will teach you how to contour your nose. No problem. I will teach it to you. But you can pass for mixed race. Like, you could pass for mixed race. I think that's probably why they picked you for that role. And so I'm like, oh, it's the first time that I've ever been told anything like that. I didn't think that way before, but yes. So she's a makeup artist, and she's telling you that. She's like, but she's no problem. I will teach it to you, but I'm just saying, I don't think you're going to need to do this. But she does teach it to me, and then afterwards we have some fun with makeup. That's my first time I ever tried Fenty Beauty, and of course I bought a bunch of Fenty Beauty stuff. And so yeah, we had fun, and now I am all the way confident. I was already confident enough in makeup, but now I got this little contouring lesson from Bubbles, and her telling me that I already looked the part. So I am more than confident through the roof. If you thought I was confident with makeup before, look at me now, Red. So it is almost time to film, because all this happened before like the actual filming took place. But now it's almost time to actually film the movie. And the night before, the director of the movie calls me. So I'm talking to the phone with him. He's a very nice guy. He's like, okay, I just want to make sure you're all ready for tomorrow. And does this sound good? Yeah, does this sound good? Sure. We have a great conversation. And I'm about to hang up. I'm like, okay, well, have a good night. See you then. And he says, actually, oh, wait. Yes? I was talking to Red, and she told me that you guys, like, you were having some, like, issues. Oh my gosh. What has this girl said? What has she said? He's like, and he tells me, it's like, yeah, she tells me you were having some issues because your mom, you know, blonde hair, blue-eyed white lady. But here's the thing, Angel, your dad is not in the movie, so who's to say that your dad isn't black, making you a mixed race girl? And I'm thinking in my head, what the heck did Red tell this guy? Because what he just said is exactly what I just told her. Which is why I said, hey, maybe at least make me look mixed race. I'm gonna get this blonde wig so I can look mixed race. And now he's saying, why can't you be mixed race? That's exactly what I told Red. So I don't know what she told him. I don't know if she's making me seem like I'm just some wild banshee who went off on her. Like, I don't know what she said. And now I'm freaking nervous. Like, because what the heck? Clearly something was said. And clearly she's not going to make me seem like a nice person, because she has something, like, she wants to have something against me even when there's nothing there. So now I'm freaking nervous, but I'm going to go on set and I'm going to have a good time and I'm going to be nice to everybody. I'm just going to be myself. That's all I can do. So fast forward, it's the day of the movie set. My first day on set. Actually, note this, it's my first day on movie set because I'm a supporting actress, so I only need to be on set the days that I filming. The makeup artist needs to be on set every single day because she's doing makeup for everybody. So I'm already a little bit more nervous because it's like, she's made friends with these people. When you're on a movie set, I know not everybody is an actress or a filmer, but when you're on a movie set, you hang out with these people, you become friends with these people. So I'm thinking, she's made friends with these people. She's probably told them stuff about me because she's already told the director stuff about me. So I'm like, but like I said, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna try just to be my friendly little self and let my personality speak for itself. So whatever she possibly could have said about me, my personality speaks for itself. So I go in there because like I said, she told me I could do my own makeup, and I'm definitely gonna do that. And another thing, actually, let me show you this. This was my makeup case. I am not a professional makeup artist. Now I have a third layer to this, but this was the makeup case that I brought. All this makeup, different colors, different, different products, all that I had in makeup. So when I tell you it was not a threat for me to do my own makeup, it wasn't. So I come in there, I have my big case of makeup that I have, and I can hear where she's at, but I don't make waves. Even to this day, like I said, I don't make waves. So definitely back then I wasn't making waves. So I heard where she was at. She was in this area over here. So I'm like, okay, I hear she's in there. I'm gonna go over here, complete opposite direction of her, and I'm going to start doing my makeup. I could have been petty because I'm for sure the area she was in was well lit because she's doing makeup. I could have been petty and went in the well lit area and did my own makeup right in front of her. No. I don't make waves. I'm not like that. So I go completely opposite direction. No beef, no nothing. And I, in my own little corner, set up my big, huge makeup case, and I'm getting ready to do my makeup. She sought me out. Okay? I didn't bother her. I didn't even say hi. Like, why say hi? We don't, as long as we're not being mean to each other, I'm not gonna go out of my way. But she went out of her way and she sought me out. I was hiding in a corner, literally, because I don't, like I said, I was really soft-spoken. I didn't speak up for myself. That's why I was so freaking bullied in school. But anyway, she sought me out, hiding in a corner, just trying to do my makeup in peace. And so when after she sought me out, in the fakest tone ever, I hear, Angel, come here, girl. And I'm going to play right along because it's not about to be one of those things where you poke me, and then I spaz out, and then you say, look, it's her. She's a problem. See her attitude? No. You want to play nice? I can play nicer. So I get up. I go to her like she asks. Hey, what's up? What do you want? Now, girl, this is her. This is Red. Now, girl, you know me and you ain't never had no issues. Well, yeah, I know that. I never had an issue with you. To this day, I don't have an issue with you. Even when I didn't do anything to you in the messages, I was one who apologized. You were the one who got upset. So, yeah, we never had an issue. Maybe you did, but don't try to make it seem like it's an us thing. It was a mutual thing between both of us. We both snapped. No, we didn't. It was you. But okay. Now, you know we never had no issues. I just agree with her. Yeah, you're right. We didn't. And then she goes on to talk about how, you remember how we met? We met before. You remember? Yeah, I know. I messaged you that, but whatever. And so then she takes me to do my makeup. She's like, come on, I'm gonna go do your makeup. I'm thinking, what? You saw me sitting there with my case of makeup. You're the one who told me to do my own makeup. But I didn't make waves. That was me back then. So I just follow her to the area that she was in. I just leave my makeup case there and I follow her to the area she was in. But before we get to that area, the movie director walks by. So she stops. She says, "Hey, director." And then she says the same thing, the exact same thing that I messaged her. She's like, "If that's her mom, she's a white lady, she's blonde hair, blue-eyed white lady, and she's supposed to be playing her mom. So I don't know, like, I don't know how this is gonna work out." And the movie director says the same thing that he told me the day before. He's like, "Yeah, but her dad's not in the movie, so who's to say she can't be a mixed race girl?" And then she looks at me, she goes, "I don't know, girl, what you think, girl?" What? Are you insane? This is the exact same message I wrote you, and you blew up at me and made it seem like it was the most disrespectful thing I could say. And now you want me to agree with you on the exact same thing now that you're saying it again? No, I'm not on your side. No, I'm not on your side. I'm just agreeing with the director at this point. I'm saying, yeah, I think he's right. Whatever he says, he's right. He's the director. Yeah. She's like, "I don't know. Come on, what you think, girl? Come on." I don't think nothing. I typed you the exact speech that just came out of your mouth is what I typed you, and you act like I was a bitch for saying it. And now you're saying it, and come on, now you can be on my side. I'm not on your side. I'm not on your side now. So I'm agreeing with the director. Like, yeah, he's right. What he just said makes sense to me. I'm on his side. We're looking at you. No, I'm not joining you now. I tried to join you before. You said you're evil, mean, bossy. Now, come on, join arms with me. Let's connect on this topic. No. Anyways, so she finally just kind of lets it go. It was no big deal. We just move on and we continue walking to her area. I sit down in her chair, and like I said, I had no makeup on because I haven't touched my face yet. And she says to me, "Now, girl, you know, I always do before and after pictures." I don't know this. I've worked with you one time before and you didn't take any before pictures. And mind you, note this, before this, like I said, this is my first day on set. She's been on set days before this. She was taking plenty of pictures on set, and posting them. Neither here nor there, but out of all these pictures that she posted some makeup pictures too. She's also taking pictures of the set and everything else, and she was posting it publicly for everybody to see. And not one picture from this movie set was a before picture of somebody's makeup. Not one. But somehow, I know that she always does this. Whatever. I had like pimples previously to that, so that, like, there was some scars from like a couple pimples on my face left over, and so I think she thought I would be embarrassed, but I still look good, like and so I think she thought this would be like an embarrassing moment for me or something. I don't know, but so she takes these pictures, and before she gets my permission, before she asks anything, like usually when I do modeling things and there is a makeup artist involved, there's a slip. Are you allergic to latex? Are you allergic to anything? Is it okay if I post before and after pictures? Like, and then you sign. None of that. She just takes the pictures and then she says, "You about to be on Facebook." That's what she says to me. Put that on everything. She doesn't ask, "Hey, is it okay if I post this publicly on Facebook?" She just looks at me after she takes that picture and says, "You about to be on Facebook," and posts this picture. And the caption of the picture is like an "I gotcha" face. It's like a like a winky face with the tongue out. Like she got me. You didn't get me. I still look good. And I'm not trying to brag. I'm not trying to dog this lady. But if I'm I'm not the type of person who, if I'm mad at you, I'll start hating. Like, there's people if I don't like, but I could still say, yeah, she is pretty. I ain't gonna lie, she's pretty. Or like a guy I used to talk to, he didn't tick me off. I don't talk to him no more. I'm not gonna lie, he's cute. The guy's cute. I'm not the type of person who's gonna lie. But this makeup artist was medium ugly at best. I'm not kidding you. Like, she's a makeup artist, obviously. So she has posted pictures with her full face of makeup, full eyebrows drawn on, fake lashes, heavy foundation, all with a full face of makeup, versus me with zero makeup at all. I am still doing on this girl, doing on her. Like, you can't embarrass me in that way when you're right in front of me. That would be like freaking Lizzo standing in front of Ariana Grande saying, you're fat, you're a fatty, fat, look at that flubber, while she's looking at Lizzo. She's not gonna feel like she's fat when the person right directly in front of her is Lizzo. I love Lizzo, by the way, love Ariana Grande, but you know, they obviously have different body sizes. So that's me right now. Like, maybe if there was some gorgeous Victoria's Secret model in front of me saying, you're ugly, I would feel a certain way, maybe. But you can't be medium ugly at best with a full face of makeup trying to make me feel bad with my no makeup on. So I didn't even protest. Go ahead and post the picture. Hun, I look good. Anyways, we move along and she starts actually doing my makeup. But before she actually puts a makeup brush to my face, she looks at me. She puts her hand under her chin like this. She rubs her chin. What you're not doing it. Let me explain it really quick. The scene that I was doing was a very basic makeup look for this scene. There was nothing dramatic about it, nothing that she needed to think of something creative to do. There was nothing. It was a very quick, like, simple scene, like hanging out in the house scene. There was no dramatic makeup look, nothing. But she looks at me. Rubbing her chin. What? So I didn't say that, but she goes, you are darker in the summertime. Okay, like, I just kind of let it go. I think in my mind, I was thinking maybe because I'm not a professional makeup artist, technically, even though I really am, because I can do just about anything a makeup artist can do. But I'm thinking maybe she is trying to show like her knowledge, and she's trying to seem like she's so knowledgeable and trying to impress me with her knowledge. I don't know why the heck she's saying this. I don't care. I'm just like, okay, sure, whatever. Yeah, maybe. I'm not a different shade in the summertime. How do I know this? Because I wear the same shade of makeup that I wear in the wintertime and the summertime. And it blends perfectly all year round. I don't have to buy makeup in the wintertime and then have to throw it all out for July, because now I'm 5 shades darker because it's July. I'm the same shade. I wear the same tube of makeup in December as I wear in July. But whatever. She says I'm darker in the summertime. Let her have it. I don't care. I'm not thinking much of it at this point. So she starts to do my makeup. There's no mirror in front of me, just her face. Ugh. Anyway, it's just her face. And the acne spots that I was telling you about from the few pimples that I had are on my face. And she tries to leave them. She's like, oh, I'm gonna leave that there. That's a mole. I said, whoa. No, that's not a mole. You need to cover that. Oh, that's not a mole? Well, what is it? A pimple used to be there, and now there's a scar left over because I just had the pimple. It didn't have time to heal yet. So cover it up. That's not a mole. I don't know how literally 5 seconds ago you were the skin genius. You could look at somebody in December and know in July that they're going to be a 420. Right now, you're a 4 for 100. But in July, because you rubbed your magical makeup artist chin, you know that exact shade that I'm going to be in July. Somehow we went from mystical, magical, knowledgeable makeup artist who knows your exact shade in July to you don't know the difference between a acne blotch and a mole. A makeup artist who does not know that anybody with common dang sense knows the difference between an acne blotch and a mole. But you, genius makeup artist, don't know the difference. Okay, so she covers it up. And there's like another one. Like I said, I had a couple of them. There's another acne blotch. She's like, well, what about that? What is that? That is also an acne blotch. And yes, you do need to cover it. Oh, okay, I thought that was a mole too. Okay, I guess I'll cover that up too. She's like, well, okay, well, which ones are moles then? Said I have a few moles right here in my headline. Like, I call them beauty marks, but anyway, there's a few right here in my hairline. Oh, I already covered those. Genius makeup artist tried to leave 2 pimple marks, but instantly covered 2 moles. An acne blotch literally is a blotch, and a mole is perfectly circular. There is a clear difference between an acne blotch and a mole. So are you genius makeup artists who can magically tell what your exact shade is going to be in July? Or are you an idiot who doesn't know the difference between an acne blotch and a mole? Because you can't be both these things at once. But anyways, she finishes my face. And like I said, I just didn't want to make waves. So that's the only reason I sat in her chair in the first place. Afterwards, I go upstairs away from her. And I look in the mirror. And I'm just like, I look different. I shouldn't look different because, like I said, all she put on me was foundation. Like, she didn't do anything else but foundation. So why am I looking at myself like I look different? But it's a good thing I checked myself out in the mirror, because when I tell you she did a crap job on my makeup. My eyebrows are naturally bushy, but I will like comb them out to make a shape. Like, I don't like shaving my eyebrows. I don't like taking off the hair. I like them thick like this. But what I will do is I'll like comb them out, like brush them out into a nice shape. And so before that, I had just washed my face. So my eyebrow hairs were all just blah. And so like, good thing I checked myself out in the mirror, because not only was it a basic makeup job, but she had like makeup powder in my eyebrows and on my eyelashes. I'm like, okay, let me at least wipe some of the makeup off of my eyebrows and my eyelashes. Like, she did nothing else. She didn't even comb my eyebrows neatly. Like, she just put foundation and that was it. I had to put my own mascara on. I had to wipe the makeup, the brown makeup off my lashes and off my eyebrows and comb out my eyebrows to make them look neat. And so that's all the things I had to do, because she came back up afterwards and she's like, I forgot to take after pictures. You as a makeup artist were so focused, so determined to take that before picture. But you as a makeup artist didn't even take a picture of your work. That should be the main thing you should be wanted to take a picture of. But you were so focused on trying to shade me for whatever reason, because to this point, I still done nothing to this girl. So anyways, I was kind of mad about that, because this wasn't her work. I'm the one who had to wipe the makeup off my eyebrows. I'm the one who had to comb out my eyebrows and make them look neat. I'm the one to put the mascara on my eyes. I fixed this. And now she's taking a picture for her little portfolio like she did all the work. But anyways, remember when she said, I'm darker in the summertime? She said that. And remember when I said, I look different? I couldn't put my finger on it. And there shouldn't have been anything, because all she did was foundation. Why do I look at myself like I look different? The reason why she said that, and the reason why I looked so different, was because I was about 4 or 5 shades darker. I went to take off my shirt later when I got home. Now the shirt was a V-neck, so it was like this. And I didn't think of it at the time. I just figured she was a makeup artist doing her job. But she took that makeup brush and she went down my neck, down my chest. She put makeup brush in my ear. I wasn't thinking of it. I'm thinking, oh, I don't know. I just let her do her makeup. The reason why she did, after she did my face, she went all the way down my chest and all up in my ear, was because the makeup was about 4 or 5 shades darker than me. And I didn't realize it until I went home and I was getting ready to take a shower. And I looked, I was taking off my clothes, and when I opened up that shirt, my jaw literally just dropped. No exaggeration. I was, because it was so vastly different. It wasn't like a nice blend in, like maybe she didn't have my exact shade, so she used a shade of brown that was close enough. It was like night and day. It was like 5 shades darker, boom, 5 shades lighter, boom, 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 boom. It was vastly different. That's why I looked at myself like, I'm different, but I couldn't put my finger on it. I took that it was 5 shades darker. That's why she said, oh yeah, you're darker in the summertime. Mind you, this movie had nothing to do with summertime. It had nothing to do with, we party at the beach all day or something. Even if we did party at the beach all day, how does the audience know what shade I am in the wintertime? So when they're watching this movie, they say, that's not her summer shade. But in her mind, she needed to do my makeup in the summer shade. Not to mention, this movie takes place in the winter. In some scenes in the movie, you can see the snow on the ground and all that. So why does she need to do my summer shade that ain't even my dang on summer shade? Because I'm this shade all year round? I don't know. And I'm supposed to be looking like a mixed race person. Why are you making me 5 shades? I know mixed race people can be all shades, but for the purpose of this, like, why are you making me 5 shades darker? You're defeating the purpose. This is looking bad on you as a makeup artist, but whatever. Because one thing about me, and 2 things for sure, is God has always got my back. Let me tell you. So here's why it didn't matter. For this specific scene in the, like, it's so crazy that this happened. This was all God. This was God. Thank you, Jesus. This was God. For this specific scene, that first day that she did my makeup, I wasn't even really seeing. This was my scene. Boop. That was my scene. Boop. That's how much you see my face, and thank God for it. And even like the director came, like, and they, like, the director and some, like, the film, like, behind the scenes people came and apologized to me, like, man, Angel, I'm so sorry. We had you come out here for this. Like, usually we're better about this. Like, you got like a 15-second scene. Like, we had you come out here for a full day for a 15-second scene. We're so sorry. And I'm thinking in my head, I told him it's completely fine, because it was completely fine. Like, you think you made a mistake, but little did you know this was God's plan. This was God looking out for me. Because in this scene, I'm in the movie and I have like my best friend in the movie, and I'm surprising her. 2 of us are surprising her for her birthday. And so I'm in a closet. And I'm just about to give up waiting for my friend, because I want to jump out of the closet and say, surprise, happy birthday. So I'm about to get out of the closet. And then my other friend, who's looking out the window waiting, she pushes me right back in the closet. So I'm about to get out of the closet because I'm sick of waiting. And then she pushes me back in. She's like, oh wait, she's about to come. She pushes me back in. So literally, my scene is, here's the closet door. I'm in there. I come out for a split second. Oh, she's about to come. And she pushes me back in the closet because my friend's about to come. And so we're about to surprise her. That's it. This was my scene for that day, that she did my makeup terribly. Boop. That was my scene. You saw me for literally a split of a second, maybe 2 seconds tops. I was like this, came out of the closet, pushed right back into the closet. That was it. So that way we can pop out and say surprise and whatever. But that was my scene. And they, like, everybody was apologetic. Like, man, we really had you come out here for 15 seconds. I'm so sorry. Like, no. Don't be sorry. This was God helping me. This was God saying, you know, because fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. This is God saying, okay, now, I know you're a sweetheart and you like to give people chances, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and I'm gonna let you keep that. I'm gonna let you, I'm not gonna make you pay for being a sweet person. But now that you see this is what this girl is going to do to you, let's see what you do next time. I'm gonna let you get away with this time and have you do a 2-second scene. Nobody's gonna notice your face. Let's see what you do next time. My next time on set, sorry, my camera died. But yes, after God gave me that freebie, that warning, the very next time I was on set, I would for sure be doing my own makeup, because all she did was prove to me that I'm better at it than her. So yeah, I'll be doing my own makeup. And I did. So it's the second day of my filming. I'm on set and I go upstairs. She's downstairs. I go upstairs. I completely avoid her. I'm not going to be petty and do my makeup right beside her like, haha. Like, no. I'm going to avoid her. If I see her, of course, I'll say hi. But, I'm not her. I'm not going to go seek her out. So I go upstairs into my own little world and I start doing my makeup. In the middle of me doing my makeup, I get a message from her on my phone saying, my makeup chair is open. I'm ready for you. Come on down to get your makeup done. And I write her back, girl, don't even worry about it. I brought all my makeup and I'm just going to do my own makeup today. And then she writes back, yeah, I know. Let's just call her Jessica. Yeah, I know. Jessica told me you were doing your own makeup. Okay. So what was the point of you messaging me? Like, Jessica, she's the girl who plays my best friend in the movie, and she was up there earlier and she did see me doing my own makeup. So if Jessica already told you, you already know for a fact I'm up here doing my makeup, why would you what was the point of the message? Did you think I was scared of you? Do you think I was gonna wipe up my makeup and run to you? Like, did you think, haha, gotcha, I know you were doing your makeup. I don't care. You were gonna find out I did my own makeup anyway, eventually. Like, what was the point? She told you I was doing my own makeup. Come on, I'm ready to do your makeup. Why? What? Whatever. So the rest of that second day runs pretty smoothly. She would do, and the only reason it ran pretty smoothly because I was doing my own makeup, so she couldn't really shade me like she wanted to, like she tried to destroy me before, because like this is a movie, darling. This is not me, I don't know, going to work for a day or something. This is on film. This is going to last forever. No, I'm not letting you play with my makeup. You've proven to me that you're shady. You've proven to me that you don't know the difference between a mole and an acne blotch. You've proven to me that you're purposely going to make my skin 5 shades darker because I'm darker in the freaking summertime, which I'm already brown. I'm not laying out in the sun trying to get a suntan in the summertime. So why am I 5 shades darker? I don't know. But anyways, the day goes pretty smooth after I do my makeup, except for like a few things. Remember earlier when I said she posted a lot of stuff on her social media about this film and behind the scenes? So I was taking the video and I wasn't going to post it because I'm an actress. I know better than to give away behind the scenes stuff, but when you're on movie sets, you do take videos, you take pictures, and you'll post them later after the film is released or whatever. So that's what I was doing. Even from the first day, I didn't post anything. So anyway, second day, and there's like this really cool scene going on. I'm not in this scene, but there's like a really cool like stuff going on. So I pull out my phone and I'm like just taking videos. And the queen. Oh, let me make a side note here. Remember the photographer friend that we both have in common who like introduced me to her for that photo shoot? He even mentioned it. So me and him, I think we had a photo shoot or something. Well, obviously we had to have a photo shoot together. And he was like, hey, you're in that movie. I was like, yeah, I'm in that movie. And he's like, did you know that Red is also working on that movie? Like, yeah, I knew that Red, I'm not gonna say anything because I'm not that person. Like, Red can be that way, but I'm not the type of person who's gonna, actually, I don't like her, you shouldn't like her either. Like, I'm gonna let everybody think everything is cool because she's your friend, okay, fine. Anyway, he's like, you know Red is on that movie? I'm like, yeah, I know Red's on that movie. Yeah, I've seen her on set. Yeah. He's like, you know, she's been taking a whole lot of pictures of like behind the scenes and stuff, what's going on in that movie. Mind you, this is a modeling photographer. He doesn't make movies at all. He's never made a movie. And even to him, who's somebody who's not experienced in like movie film, even he was like, I don't know, if it was my movie, I wouldn't let her be doing that. She's posting a lot of stuff. And I could agree with him and be like, yeah, she is, isn't she? How messy is she? Yeah. No, I just said, yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah. Like, I'm not that person. So I just, yeah, I guess she has been posting a lot of stuff, huh? Yeah. Like, I'm not going to be shady to you, even when the shade is put in my hand and I could be shady towards you. I'm not that person. But anyways, as I'm taking my little video from the queen mother of posting behind the scenes herself, she looks at me. I see her look at me. This woman is very obvious, but I see her look at me. And as she looks at me, she then yells out to the director, hey, are we allowed to be taking videos and stuff like that? Are we even allowed to be doing that kind of thing? And the director says, oh yeah, no, like I want this kind of stuff private. So I just put my phone away, even though I wasn't gonna post anyway. Plus I had already got my video anyway, so too late anyway, but I just put it away. But I'm thinking in my head, you post so much stuff that people who aren't even in the film industry found it odd. But suddenly you see me with my phone out, and people shouldn't be taking videos, right? After you just took 2 million of them? But whatever. I just let her be shady. I'm so cool, easy breezy. She's not getting to me. She's too old to be acting this way. This girl, I'm like freshly 20. This girl is 40s. Too old to be acting this way. But anyway, that's day 2. No real problems. Besides her trying to make me put my camera away. Who cares? As long as I got to do my own makeup and I looked good in the movie, terrific. Now we slide on over to day 3 of the film. And again, I do my own makeup because I learned from day 1, you're not touching my face. This is a permanent movie. No. So I do my own makeup. And in this scene on day 3, we're in a completely different location. And, okay, you remember the scene where I popped out of the closet and I surprised my friend for her birthday? Okay, for her birthday, I got her these tickets to, like a New Year's party in New York. And in the movie, we are just 18. So we're excited about going out for our first time. We can finally get into a club. And so I have on like this New Year's Eve, it's like a pink sequincy dress. I look like an 18-year-old finally getting to go out to the club for the first time. So I have this sequins pink dress, and I have pink eyeshadow on, and I have on Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife, like highlighting for a highlighter. And okay, if you don't know what makeup, because not everybody knows makeup, Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife is gold. It is like this gold. It is gold, and it's a powder. And yeah, I used it on my cheeks right there. So yeah, and we're getting ready to film. Me and my girl, my best friends, we're about to party it up in New York. And another thing, that's another thing. I'm sorry, sidetrack here. The movie took place, like I said, in winter. You could see snow on the ground. In New York, we're not in Las Vegas, Nevada or something where it's sunny. It's in New York. In the wintertime. Why are you making me 5 shades darker? Anyway, that's not the point. So I got my makeup done by myself, and I have on my sequence dress because we're partying and we're about to roll. We've already went through blocking. If you don't know what blocking is, because not everybody's in the film industry, blocking is when you go through like the film, like the scene really quick, just to make sure everything can fit, everything flows. So we already blocked the scene. We cameras are rolling. Camera rolling. Literally, that was called. Camera rolling was called. We are about to say action. Everything looks good. After the director yells like cameras rolling, we're on the scene. We are on scene. The cameras are rolling. All you have to do is say action and we're going. Red slowly walks onto the scene. The makeup artist. Not the director, not the assistant director, the makeup artist walks onto the scene, slowly just walks onto the scene and she starts doing her chin rub and staring at me. Remember the chin rub that she magically did and she could tell my shade was going to be in the wintertime, in the summertime? She starts doing that again. Walks on the scene and just goes, staring at my face. And everybody is confused. I'm not making this up because I could audibly hear them. I can audibly hear people saying, huh? What? Huh? Huh? What? Huh? What? Because the makeup artist just oversteps her boundaries like this. I love the director of this film. He is a sweetheart. He let her post all kind of behind the scenes pictures. He's letting her walk straight onto set when the cameras are rolling and go for 10 seconds. And then she tells me, your makeup ain't right. Come with me. Come on. Calls me off the scene. I'm looking around. The director's not saying anything. So I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'm going with her. I guess she's the director now. She's calling the shots. She's saying, get off the scene. Come with me now. Okay, so I go with her. Nobody's stopping her. The director's not stopping her. Bless his heart. I love him to death. He's the sweetest guy ever, but he's not stopping her. So I guess I have to go with her then. I guess she's calling the shots. I guess she's the head director. I go with her. She leads me to the bathroom and she tells me, yeah, your makeup ain't right. You see that highlighter there? Your highlighter, it's really shiny. Like I said, Fenty Beauty, it's gold. And it's really shiny. And you need to take that off because honestly, it's so shiny. That's all the camera can see. All the camera can see is that shine. It's just so shiny. Right now, I'm wearing a Fenty Beauty trophy wife highlighting my cheeks right now. This is how my makeup looked during the film set. Actually, it's exactly how my makeup looked. I had the pink eyeshadow and everything. Yeah, this is exactly how my makeup looked. So, yeah, this was too shiny. Mind you, she's way over here. The director's way over here. And what is in front of the director? A screen. A screen showing him exactly what the camera's picking up, exactly what the scene is going to look like on a TV screen. I know like on cameras, there's that little viewfinder screen. No. This director had a full size of a TV screen right in front of him that showed him what the camera sees. So how she knows what the camera sees, I don't know. It must have been her magical chin that told her that my Fenty Beauty trophy wife was blinding the camera because it's so shiny. I don't know. But the director who sees what the camera's picking up, who sees what this is going to look like, said nothing. He was ready to call action. But magical chin lady said, this is all the camera can see. I guess I have a flashlight on my face that's just blinding the camera. I don't know. So she tells me, then she takes a picture of it. She said, this is all the camera sees. Here, I'm going to show you. She takes a picture. She does not take a picture of my face. No. She doesn't pull out the camera and take a picture of my face. She puts it onto my cheek. Here, let me show you. This will be taking a picture of my face. Cheese. She puts the camera this close to my face with the flash on it. So she puts it right there where my trophy wife is, my gold makeup. Puts it right there and a bright flash on it. And then says, see how shiny it is? A makeup artist, a specialist, a genius can't figure out that if you put a flash 1 inch away from somebody's face, yes, it's going to shine. And so that's her proof. That's her big proof that, yep, if that's all the camera sees, see how shiny it is? Even someone who isn't a makeup artist could have figured out that, yes, if you put a flashlight 2 inches away from somebody's face, things are going to shine. But I don't make waves because nobody's telling her to stop. So she takes this makeup sponge, she puts it under the water, she wrings it out. She says, yeah, you need to take that off here. Take it off. It's just too much. It's all the camera can see. So literally, I had that makeup sponge in my hand for 3 seconds tops. 3 seconds. She's so obsessed with me. But I had that makeup sponge in my hand for literally 3 seconds tops. This is literally what she does. She hands me the makeup sponge. Yeah, take that off. Take it off. It's all the camera can see. She turns away. 1, 2, 3. Shoot! She turns right back around. Here, you want me to do it? I can do it. You want me to do it? Want me to do it? Clearly, you know dang well I don't want you to do it. That's why after that first day, I've been doing my own makeup. But whatever. At least she's not actually doing my full makeup. I just hand her the makeup brush. Here, just do it. Just do it. And she starts dabbing it off. Yeah. See, I know that's literally, I quote you. This is what she said. I know that's how young girls be wearing their makeup these days, but that's not what we need right now. Literally, she says, I know that's how young girls wear their makeup these days, but that's not what we need right now. In the scene, I am a young girl, freshly 18, on her first night out, partying with her friends for New Year's Eve, and a shiny, sparkly, sequenced pink mini dress. So how is it that the look that young girls wear for their makeup is not appropriate for this scene? Yes, you are playing, I'm playing a young girl going out for the first time to a club on New Year's in a sparkly dress. But we don't want that makeup. We want you to look like grandma for this scene. It makes no sense. It's like, hi, I'm throwing my 5-year-old a birthday party, so I want clowns. Oh, but could you make the clowns look like zombies? Because I want a clown party, but I don't want my clowns to have a clown look. I want to have a zombie look, if that makes sense. No, it does not make sense. You're telling me, you're admitting to me that the makeup that I have matches this scene, but somehow that's not the look we need right now. And mind you, that's not even bad. Literally, this is how I had my makeup. I didn't plan this, but I actually have on pink eyeshadow. Well, pink and orange, but I have pink eyeshadow on and I have that Fenty highlighter. This is exactly how I had my makeup. For girls going out, 18, freshly 18, they're excited about going out on New Year's Eve in New York, their first going out experience because they just turned 18, and a sparkly sequence dress. Their makeup would actually be more dramatic than this. It's giving Coachella. They would probably have little sparklies on them and stuff like that. This is actually a calm down look, but whatever. She's calling the shots. She's the director now. Whatever. I just take it off. Well, she takes it off, and we film again. And after filming, if you know, filming takes a while. You do the same scene 30 different times because the camera wants to get it from this angle. The camera wants to get it from this angle. It takes a while to film. But so we film that scene. We film another scene, like of us still in our party gear or our little mini dresses and stuff. And the director tells us we were at a bit of a time crunch. So girls, he was really sweet about it, but firm. He's like, girls, we're on a bit of a time crunch. I really want to get this next scene filmed. So if you could get dressed and ready for the next scene as fast as you can. I don't want to rush you, but we're on a time crunch. Let's get this done. And so we're like, yeah, we're on it. We rush back to our rooms and we start to get changed. And I can't make this stuff up. I'm not kidding you. Red was sitting there and we had been filming for a couple hours. She was sitting there like on the edge of her seat, waiting for me to come back. How do I know? Because when I come in, the first thing I do is I start working on makeup. So I come in and literally within 3 seconds, I go into the bathroom because that's where the big mirror is. Within 3 seconds of me entering, and we had been filming for hours. Within 3 seconds of me filming, as soon as I get in front of that mirror, 1, 2, 3, boom, there's Red. Hey! She was waiting on me. Yes, Red. Yes, what do you want? At this point, I'm not irritated, but I am in a hurry because, first of all, we're on a time crunch. Second of all, I'm one of the reasons we're on a time crunch because This is when I first started doing film. Like I said, this was 10 years ago. And I had work that night. Let's say the film was scheduled to stop filming around 8 and I had to work at 10. I forget the exact times, but let's say that. So in my mind, I'm thinking, great, we'll be wrapped up by 8 and I can have an hour to get ready and then I can go to work at 10. Now I know better. Now I know if I'm working on a film, call off of work that day. But at that time, I didn't know. And so I was one of the reasons we're on a time crunch. We got to get out on time. So I am in a rush. I want to get my scene ready. Like, we're on a time crunch. So I'm already like a little bit of a panic, like, oh, come on, get this makeup off. Let's go. And Red wants to talk. Hey, I want to talk to you. Well, you're going to, in my mind, because at this time I wasn't that bold, in my mind I'm thinking, well, you're gonna have to talk while I'm getting ready. So I'm like, okay, yeah, what do you want? Like, I'm still getting ready. Like, I'm not stopping to sit and have a conversation with Red. You are not the main character, Red. Like, you're not the director. You're not like, anyway, I need to talk to you. Okay, what do you need? What do you want to talk about? Well, I want to tell you about like why your makeup don't look right. Okay, Red, what's wrong with my makeup? Go ahead. Like, I'm halfway tuning her out because, side note, I am really gifted at tuning people out, even people who I love. So, let alone Red, but like even people I love. And I've been told this like several times, like many a times, because like people would tell me details. It's to the point where people will text me instead of calling me just so they can have proof that they told me stuff. Because like just recently, my niece had like a concert at her school, and it was like the day of, and I'm yelling at my sister. I'm like, why did you tell me she had a concert? I want to go to the concert. I need to go to the concert. She's like, Angel, I told you. I'm like, no, you didn't. She's like, this is why I text you instead of calling you. Look, you always forget everything. You always tune everybody out. There it is. I told you. I'm like, oh, okay, yes you did. and people tell me like, I'm the friend that people vent to. Like if they just want to talk and get things off their chest, I'm the friend to call. And I always thought it was because I'm so nice, but I was told like, you know why people call you the vent, don't you? I'm like, no, why? I'm thinking they're about to tell me, because you're such a sweetheart. No, they're like, it's because you just kind of tune people out. You just kind of go, yeah, yeah. And you kind of just let them go on and get it all off their chest. I'm like, oh. And after I started paying attention, they're right. I do tune people out a lot. But people talk a lot. Anyway, never mind. But the point is, I'm gifted at tuning people out. So I'm halfway tuning her out. And I think she can kind of tell it. But so I'm halfway tuning her out. Because I am on a time crunch. You are not the main character. Like, this movie is what it's all about, Red. Not about you and trying to shade me all the time. Even though, even still to this day, I still haven't done one thing to her. But she just keeps coming at me to the point where it's like, you would think, like she was doing something to me, then I would do something back. And she was doing something to me, and I was doing something back. But no, it's all her. I'm sitting here innocent throughout this whole thing. It's just her. She's making up this beef in her mind. In her mind, we're going back and forth. But really, it's just all her. And I'm just sitting here doing nothing. But anyway, so she goes on to tell me all the things that are wrong with my makeup. First thing she tells me, you are wearing the wrong shade, darling. By the way, like I said, this is the makeup. And let me show you. This is my real skin color down here. This matches this, does it not? Okay? This comment coming from the girl who purposely did my makeup 5 shades darker, purposely did my makeup the wrong shade, is telling me I'm wearing the wrong shade. So then she goes on that as she's going on, this is like in the middle of her telling me everything that's wrong with my makeup. And another thing that she does is she brings up the pictures that I told you about earlier. She brings those back up. This is how I know she was waiting on me. This is how I know for those hours that I was filming, she was waiting on me. She was sitting there looking at those pictures that she took 2 inches away from my face. She's sitting there looking at them, pointing out things that she could tell me the next time she saw me. So that was one of the things she was doing. She's like, see here, see, look, see, you see this, see? Yeah, I see the pictures that you took earlier from 2 inches away from my face when of course my makeup is shiny. And then when she got to your makeup's the wrong shade, at this point I'm like, she's like an irritating bug on my shoulder, and I do kind of snap at her. I'm not mean, but I kind of raise my voice for a second. And she tells me I'm the wrong shade. I'm wearing the wrong shade. First of all, an actual good makeup artist who has people waiting for her lined up on a Tuesday morning in the mall is the person who picked that makeup shade for me. So anyways, I tell her, I snap after she says that. I'm like, well, I got shade matched at Sephora. So I know it's the right shade. Oh, you did? Yeah, Sephora, they will give you a shade match. What do you call it? A color match, shade match, whatever. My mind's gonna blink right now. But they will color match you for free. And I got it done at Sephora. I know it's the right shade. Oh, well, maybe she did something wrong. Maybe something wrong, something wrong. Like, nothing's wrong. A very great makeup artist who has people waiting for her, like I said, on a Tuesday morning, color match. That's the word I was looking for. I got color matched by her. And you, makeup artists who purposely puts people 5 shades darker, are not going to tell me this makeup artist doesn't know what she's doing. Clearly, you're the one who doesn't know how to get people's shades right. I didn't say any of that, though. After I told her, I got color matched at Sephora, I know I'm wearing the right shade. And she says, oh, well, maybe she did something wrong. I don't know. Because here's how I know you're wearing the wrong shade. Because when I look at you, you have a yellow undertone. You don't have like a red undertone. You have a yellow undertone. I have the makeup right here. Remember I told you that was my first time buying Fenty Beauty way earlier in the story, was when I was with Bubbles at Sephora. This is the exact shade. After that, I kept buying Fenty Beauty. The shade is 370. That's the shade. Look up 370. 370 is a yellow undertone. So Red's argument of why I would have on the wrong shade is because I have a yellow undertone, so I need a makeup with a yellow undertone, while I was currently wearing a makeup with a yellow undertone. So basically you're telling me, yes, you are wearing the correct shade. You need a yellow undertone, and the shade you have on is a yellow undertone. Do you see this makeup? It's a yellow undertone. You see it on my face? It matches me perfectly. So her whole argument was, I need a makeup with a yellow undertone. While the shade, actually, now I'm thinking about it, when I got color matched at Sephora, that's the first thing she did. Bubbles, the good makeup artist, she brought out a couple of shades of brown that were near me. She tested it out, and the first thing she did was she put away anything with a red undertone. She said, woo, okay, you definitely don't have a red undertone. Let's put all these back. Let's work with these, and let's see which one matches you best. The first thing she did was get rid of all red undertone and only gave me yellow undertone. So thank you. And Bubbles, I guess the compliments are also to you, that you did a very good job of picking out my shade. And thanks for confirming it, Red, who made me 5 shades darker on purpose, telling me that I'm not wearing the right shade.
And if you're wondering, well, did Red give you the correct shade during that photo shoot you had? The answer is no. That photo shoot didn't require any foundation because it was a full face of tribal makeup, kind of like you see in the examples here. So I literally don't have even one example of her giving me the correct shade. So yeah, if you're offering a service, even if the person actually did do something wrong to you, if you agree to do a service, just do it right, because it only makes you look bad, because other people are going to see that and they're going to say, well, I'm not going to do business with that person. Look at their work. It sucks.
Anyways, she keeps going on and on. After that, after I snapped at her a bit, I'm back in go mode. I'm back, like, I'm in a hurry. Like, I take acting seriously. People are paying me to do this. Plus, I have work afterwards, so I'm one of the reasons why we're on a time crunch, because I'm one of the reasons that we can't just kind of go over time a little bit. So I got to get to work. I got to film the scene. I got to get ready. I'm tuning her out. She keeps going all on the mouth about what my correct shade would be. And like I said, I'm a genius at tuning people out. It happens automatically. I don't tell myself to do it. My brain just says, this person's annoying. Click you off. And so I'm just sitting here like, yeah, And I think she could tell, like, she's not really paying attention to me. I need to get to her. So what she does is she tries to ask me a question to try to draw me back in so I can answer her question. The question she asks makes not a bit dang of sense though. Here's why. I'm not going to wash off my entire face of makeup because that would take too long to redo. So instead, I'm just taking off the parts that can be redone. And so one of the things I do is I take a Q-tip, a tiny Q-tip, and I take a makeup remover and I dip my Q-tip in the makeup remover, kind of drain off the little drippies, and I take the Q-tip and I wipe the eyeshadow off. So I'm wiping off the pink that I had, and nothing's coming off, just the pink, because I don't want to wipe anything else off. I gotta go to work, so I don't have time to do a full face of makeup. I'm very careful. I'm wiping off the pink, and I'm gonna show you a video right here with exactly what I did.
Would you love me the same if I take off this makeup? Would you love me the same if I wasn't made up? Would you look me in the face? Yeah.
So, as I'm wiping off that makeup, she asks me, what, are you crying? What? And like, I could see if I took the makeup remover and ground it down my eye and let it drip down like tears. No, I put it on a Q-tip, honey. There's nothing dripping off this Q-tip. And I'm putting it on my eye. There's no way she could have thought I was crying. Not a drip was dropping down, nothing. There's no way she thought I was crying. But she thinks it's cute to be a bully. I didn't mention this, but let me rewind just a bit. When I got back after filming and I went to the restroom and she came up and said, I need to talk to you. And she started describing all the things that are wrong with my makeup and showing me pictures that were taking 2 inches away from my face. That whole time, she's yelling this stuff because her 40-something-year-old brain is stuck in middle school to where she thinks it's like cute to bully people, and she thinks all the people are going to think she's so cool and popular if she's bullying somebody. So the whole time she's yelling this stuff, and so like other people can hear. And so like I said, when she mentioned the "am I crying" thing, I think other people kind of finally had enough of her bullying me because they're grown and they don't think bullying is so cute and cool and fun and popular. So like the girl who I'm doing the scene with, like my bestie, the whole time Red is antagonizing me. She's waiting to get her makeup done, and we are on a time crunch. She's just sitting there waiting to get her makeup done. And she's in a different area, but all the doors are open and stuff. Like I said, plus Red was yelling this stuff because she thought it was so cute to pick on me and be a little bully. So after she yells, what, are you crying? Are you crying? And I told her, no, I'm wiping off my makeup. Like, as a makeup artist, not even as a makeup artist, has somebody with a common sense. You could see somebody with a Q-tip. You see somebody with a jar that says makeup remover, and you see them dip the Q-tip into this jar that says makeup remover, and they wipe their eye and makeup is coming off. You should, 1 + 1 should equal 2. So but I still have to tell her this because she's an idiot, or she's playing an idiot. And I tell her, I'm taking off my makeup. At that point, the other people kind of had enough. And if you're wondering why I never said anything, it's because, first of all, I was nice. Second of all, I've been in predicaments before where I would say something like, hey, this person's being kind of shady to me. They're kind of being mean. Like they're doing things to me. And no one would have my back because that person was always nice to them. So it's kind of like, maybe, I don't know. They're nice to me. I don't know. Maybe you're sensitive. Maybe. So when it comes to certain things, I just kind of don't say anything. And especially in this case, because like I said, she was on set with these people way before I was. I only have to be on set for days my character is needed. She's on set every day with these people. And so in my mind, she's made friendships with these people because that's what you do. So I didn't want to say anything, and then like everybody looks at me like, that's my friend, like you just got here, whatever. So I didn't say anything. But at this point I realized these people they're good people. They're my friends too. Because when she makes the "what are you crying" comment, I think it pushed the limit too far. Like, because nobody was looking at me but her, but everybody could hear because she was yelling. So they don't know, in their minds, maybe I am crying. So the girl who I'm doing the scene with, after the crying comment, and I tell her, no, I'm just taking off my makeup. I'm taking off my eyeshadow. That's specifically what I told her. I told her I was taking off my eyeshadow. But anyway, after she says that, the girl who plays my best friend bursts out, and she has a bit of an attitude to her, because just because I'm a nicey nice doesn't mean everybody else is. So she bursts out. She's like, Red, I need to have my makeup done. Are you coming? And Red, who is so obsessed with me. Okay, this is the girl right here who needs her makeup done. We're on a time crunch. This is me. I'm Red. After she yells, Red, I need my makeup done. Are you coming? She looks at me. She looks at her. She goes, yeah. Like she struggled a little bit. Like she kind of hesitated to do the one job. The only job she's here to do is to do this makeup. We're on a time crunch, but you wasted my makeup is done now. All I have to do is put on some brown eyeshadow. I'm done with my makeup. This girl has been sitting here this whole time while Red was bullying me. Now she's the one behind. All I have to do is put on my, take off this dress and put on other clothes. So now she's the one behind, and Red hesitated to do her makeup. And since I'm done now, I'm completely done. She's still getting her makeup done. Oh, and a side note, while she's in there getting her makeup done by Red, her makeup case falls apart 3 times. And you can hear it just clatter, 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 clatter. And she's like, what? Oh my gosh, my husband just got me this makeup case. What? This is so strange. I don't understand how this can happen. It happened because God don't like ugly, boo. And so it was just, anyway, but back to the story. So like I said, all these doors and stuff, it's like an open space. So I know she can see me. Like I said, I'm done. We should be filming right now, but because Red took so long to bully me, I got free time. And in my free time, I want Red to know she did not get to me. And I do that by whipping out my phone, and I started taking selfies all up in that mirror. I started taking selfies like a mug. I'm right side of my face, left side of my face, up here, down here. I'm taking kissy face. I am all up in that mirror showing her my confidence didn't move a lick, honey. You tried your darndest. You literally studied me while we were filming. You sitting on the edge of your seat, waiting for me to come back, studying the pictures that you took of me, of my cheek, so you could find out what's wrong. You are obsessed with me. But anyway, so I'm taking these pictures, letting her know you can be obsessed with me all you want. You could study me like a book just to try to attempt to bring down my confidence. It won't work. So I'm in the mirror taking my pictures, and she comes out and she says, oh my gosh, no you ain't. Like, she's not saying it with complete attitude, but she's not saying it nice either. She's kind of saying it like an annoying sister, like, no you ain't, girl. Like, yeah, I am, because I know I'm freaking cute. Even though you tried your darndest to make me like not think it. But yeah, that was for that day. Now, remember when I said Red was screaming out her bullying antics? Not only did the girl who I was filming with hear it, but everybody else heard it. And everybody else was fed up. I had no idea of this. But apparently they all went to the director of the film and was telling him, like, yo, Red is out of control. She was bullying that poor girl, like, and stuff. And I didn't know till the next time I was on set, and people were acting really different around me. I didn't know yet, but I could kind of pick up, like, I could kind of tell, like, okay, word must have got out. that Red was a bully, and like people told. And so the director, it was so nice. I accidentally left a pair of like lounge pants on set. So I'm like, did anybody happen to grab the pair of lounge pants there, Red? He's like, oh no, I didn't get them. And he gives me this big hug. He's like, I'm so sorry, Angel. We'll get you a new pair of pants. I'm like, it's okay. It's just a pair of lounge pants. I can buy another pair. And then like the girl who I was filming with, who played my best friend in the film, she turned into big sister mode. Like, I forget what I was doing. I think I needed to, I parked in like a paid parking place, and there was like free parking. And so she was like, you didn't park in the free parking? I'm like, I didn't know there was free parking. She's like, yeah, go move your car, Angel. I'm like, no, it's fine. I'll probably hold up the set. I don't want to, even though like we were like on a bit of a break, but she's like, Angel, go move your car. I'm like, no, it's okay. I don't want to, make any waves. It's fine. I can just pay it. And she grabs my hand. She's like, Angel, let's go. And so she's like, she turns into like the big sister protection mode after witnessing the bullying. And another thing, like I could just, even without, I ended up finding out later that people told on her for me, but even without that, I could kind of tell because everybody was super nice, like trying to like, oh, you poor bully thing. But after that, we went the fast forward. The movie comes out, and Red isn't at the movie premiere. And that's weird to me because my first day on set, and now that I think about it, I think she did that on purpose. But my first day on set, she was like best friends with these people. She was hi, laughing in her face. But now that I think about it, I think she did that to intimidate me, because to kind of show me like, I'm best friends with these people. This is your first day on set, But anyway, somebody who was like bestie, smiling in their face. Oh my gosh, homegirl, you're my homegirl. Didn't go to the movie set. Didn't go to the movie premiere. But another thing I noticed is I think it was one of the producers' wife came up to me after the movie premiere, and she said I did a good job and stuff, but one of her main compliments was how good my makeup looked. Like, who compliments like that? You know what I'm saying? So I knew word had gotten out. But yeah, she was just like one of the producers' wives, and she comes up to me. She has this big smile on her face, like, hey, you did good, and your makeup looked really good in that movie. Your makeup looked good. I'm like, okay, word got out that I got bullied, because who just randomly compliments somebody's makeup? Like, like you might say you did a good job on the movie, but like, she also was like, your makeup looked good. It looked good, girl. I'm like, okay, like, I know what's going on here. Word got out, and people were just being nice, and I had a great time on that movie set. And on the movie premiere, I had a great time. But fast forward a little bit more, I was just randomly thinking about it. I'm like, she wasn't at that movie premiere. I think she was pissed because I think that the director of the film wanted to wait till everything was wrapped up before he called her out on it, because he didn't want any problems on set or something. But because she was buddy with these people. And another thing I noticed was like, I'm no longer seeing her post on like social media anymore. So I'm like, I think she's blocked me. So remember the photographer friend that we had in common? I call him up. Well, I write him. And like, again, I'm not saying anything about us having any beef or anything like that, or I'm not telling him that she was acting funny towards me, because I'm just not that person. Like, if you like him, you can like him. I'm not gonna try to sway you. But I asked him, like, hey, do you remember that girl who we did the makeup with and we had that photo shoot? He's like, oh yeah, Red, I remember her. Yeah, of course. I'm like, for some reason, I can't find her on social media. Did she delete her page? Then he looks it up, and he's like, oh, she didn't delete her page. Here it is right here. And he tries to send it to me. But on my end, there's nothing there, because she blocked me. She blocked me. I don't. Is that supposed to be a punishment for me? Like, I bullied you, but now I'm not gonna bully you anymore. Blocked. Oh no, I'm not gonna get bullied by you. Like, that doesn't hurt me. Anyways, you would think that was the last I heard or seen of Red. It is not. This is not the end of the story time. It's about to be, but Like I said, I'm an actress, so there's a movie casting call, and I go to the auditions. And the audition for this film, these people, they have their own studio, and their studio is in a very, very specific area. You might not remember the people, you might not remember auditioning, because actors audition for so many things, a year, a month, that we don't remember. But you're going to remember where this filming studio was. It was in a very, very specific area, like a very specific spot. So I go to this movie audition, and I walk in, and the first guy gives me like a script. He's like, okay, you can sit there in that chair, memorize the script for however long you need, and then when you're ready, go in that door right there, and you can audition. So I sit down for a few minutes, read over the script. I'm like, okay, I think I got it. I get up, and I go into the room, and there's two girls. One is Debbie, we're gonna name her Debbie, and the other one is Red. And Red gives me this look. Red's gonna be the makeup artist for this film. Why is she here for the audition process? Because Red just has a knack for overstepping her place. Just like she overstepped her place in the first movie when she was playing movie director. As a makeup artist. Anyway, the makeup artist is a part of the audition because that's just what Red does. She oversteps herself. And so I know dang well, as soon as I see her face, I'm not gonna get this audition. And she makes a look at me. She's like, oh. She tells Debbie. Debbie doesn't know me. So Debbie, you know, she's friendly. She's, hey. So she tells Debbie, oh, I know Angel. Yeah, we just did a movie together not too long ago. She kind of gives me this look like, mm-hmm. And again, you 40-something-year-old lady, you're too old, you're too ancient to be acting. I'm sorry, 40's not old, but she's a B word. So I'm gonna, okay, let me vent. But 40-year-old self, mm-hmm, yeah, mm-hmm. Like, why are you 40 years old stuck in middle school? But anyways, Debbie's really polite. She's not catching on. She's like, oh, okay, wow, okay, so let's see what you got. And I go up there and I do my very best work, which is a really good job. But even though I know I'm not getting this movie, but I still do my best and I leave. And of course, I didn't get that film. And you would think like, haha, Red did it. She finally got Angel. Her obsession can finally be cured. Because a few years later, at this point, I built up my resume. My resume is beautiful. Those same people who were making that movie are making another movie, and I don't even have to audition for this. They seen my work and they want me for the movie. Cool, fine by me. Let's do it. And so, like I said, at this point, I've been acting for years. I don't remember these people's face. I don't remember these are those same people. Until about, and we were filming, I was the main character for this film. So, like the first film that me and Red worked on, I was a pretty heavy supporting role, but I wasn't the lead. This one, I am the lead. So the first movie I did, I was on set for a lot of days, but this one, I'm on set for nearly all the days. I am the lead person. So we had been working for months, and I had no idea that was the same people until about midway through, after months, we go back to that studio. The studio that's in a very specific, very memorable area. I'm like, oh my gosh, these are those people who I auditioned for before. What a coinky-dink. Now they're asking me to come. And so, I didn't tell them or anything because whatever. But that was my first inkling that like, oh, these are those people who deterred them from hiring me. Because I knew the second I left that Red was going to talk crap about me. But anyway, it wasn't until, that was like the middle of us filming. The very last day of us filming. Debbie, the nice one, it's our last day. This is it. We've been working together for months now, and this is our last day. And she says, you know what, Angel, I like working with you. You're a real sweetheart, and you're good. You know what you're doing. You're professional. We are going to work with you again. Mark my words, we're working with you again for sure. And then, like my co-star over there, Billy Bob, she's like, and you too, Billy Bob, you too. Like, you're another good one. Like, we're definitely working with y'all again. Y'all are good. And then she's like, because some people, man, are just no good to work with. And then she says the name, Red. That girl, ooh, she just rubs so many people the wrong way. I would never work with that girl again. Ugh. Now, she doesn't remember me. She doesn't remember that I was the girl who Red was talking crap about, because it's been years, and, you've seen hundreds of actors, you've done movies in the meantime. I didn't even remember them, so, understandable. But she doesn't know that that was like sweet music to my ears. So it's like, just when Red thought she had me, little did she know, you have been like ex-nayed. You built this terrible reputation. Now I'm witnessing people saying they will never work with you again. Like, so that is actually the last time I ever had heard from Red. And I've been acting since. I haven't seen her ever again in the film industry. And we recycle people. Once you see like a makeup artist on one set, you're probably gonna see him again. Never seen Red again, ever. And so, yeah, that just goes to show you, if you're a nice person, if you're somebody who gets haters a lot, and you're a sweet person, like, it gets hard. I know, I get it. I know, like, I'm somebody who gets haters, and like, you get these haters and these haters and these haters, and they just keep hating on you, and you're doing nothing. You're the sweetest person ever. It gets tough because you're not doing anything wrong. You're the sweetest person ever, and these people just keep hating on you and hating on you and hating on you. And I know it gets tough, but take it from me. Do not let them change you. If they're mean and ugly, let them be mean and ugly. You stay beautiful on the inside, and you know what? You're going to reap what you sow. It may take a long time, like it did with the second movie. It took a few years before I saw them again. Or it might be instant, like I did with the first movie, which, while I was still on set, karma started to hit her. It may take a long time. It may happen instantly, but you're going to reap what you sow. You just stay prayed up. You stay sweet. You just keep being you. Don't let anybody change you. And that's the story time. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.
I really hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I did making it. If so, please remember to like, comment, but no hateful comments, share, and subscribe.